Hey, Sarah. I'm at my day job on my lunch break. I thought this would be perfect because it's just me. I'm the only one in the building. So I'm going to pull these cards. I'm still looking forward to looking forward to the job news as well. But we're going to focus on Colton and the need to move on, not move on. What are we doing? So I'm going to do the 3-card spreads. So it's going to be you, him, outcome, or him, you, outcome, whoever shows up first. Okay. One more shuffle. Let's get this going here. Yeah, I knew the death card was wanted. Yeah, okay, cool. I apologize. This isn't the best. This is not what I have set up at my home life, but I will show you. So we have 3 cards here. We have the Death card, the Hierophant reversed, and the 9 of Swords reversed. So yeah. Okay, so this is you. Death card. Time to move on, change. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is upright, or I'm sorry, it's reversed. You have fulfilled your obligation to what you want to do. I know it feels like it's open-ended for you, but this is starting to close out the cycle. You haven't totally closed out the cycle, but you're starting to. Okay, bottom of the deck. Also, you have the 2 of Pentacles. So it's something that you've been juggling and struggling with, but you want to go ahead and let this go. You have done what you need to do. And with this Death card, it's upright. So it's time to embrace that change, which I feel like you're already going to do. But with this Wheel of Fortune, if you keep going on, it's going to impact both you and Colton negatively, and it'll create bad karma. This is actually upside down. The Death card is upright. Wheel of Fortune is upside down. Okay. So you don't want to, yeah, that's right. Okay. You don't want to create this bad karma, this bad karmic debt. So at this point, you have fulfilled your obligation to him. I mean, it's okay to reach out to him once in a while and say, how you doing? If he leaves you on red, then that is your indication that you have been useful, that you put out the caring vibes. He knows that you're available. And really, honestly, with this 2 of Pentacles, the ball is in his court. And you have to focus on on your situation at this point. So that's what I have in your pile. Now, his pile, we have the Hierophant reversed. Okay. So, the Hierophant, really, I feel in this situation, especially being reversed like it is that he absolutely needs to reconnect with, his spirituality. It even could be something where he has to get counseling, because this does represent any kind of institute. So at this point, the Hierophant reversed is saying he is his own teacher. The wisdom that he seeks comes within, not from the outside source. So at this point, he's like, he doesn't need the external help or approval from you anymore. You are a tremendous help, but now he's got to take what he's learned and be his own teacher. So, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, okay? But the 9 of Wands is about healing too. So he still is going to carry these wounds, but he's moving on from it. So it's even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, he's going to be able to stand strong and tall. He's resilient, persistent, and ready to do the tasks to keep to the finish line. And he's really kind of do this on his own, because this card is not letting others do things for you. So it's really perfect. Being his own teacher, taking the thing that he's learned and carrying his wounds and learning from his wounds, but healing from his wounds. Okay, so that's what we got. Now the outcome for both of you is, there is going to be, especially for you, for him too, there's anxiety that he's got to go through, middle of the night kind of stress, that kind of thing. You're still on his mind. He's still on your mind. But at this point, you guys both have to start healing and figure out what's good for you, because, these are all frowny faces. This is the insomnia up in the middle of the night card. Bottom of the deck to clarify the 9 is the Hermit, which is about going within. Not only looking without, but also, looking within as well. Card of Virgo. So it's a time, it's a time of healing, because this Hermit is telling me you absolutely have to take care of yourself, both of you. But you need to focus on you at this point. With this card, and then with the Hermit to go inside. And, if you have to continue reading, continue growing, continue learning with this book, and we talked about over the weekend doing the shadow work. So this outcome is more about you, because you asked the question, is that, yes, you're being kept up at night with this crush, or with this, not obsession, but with this interest. And so now the Hermit is saying it's time to look within. It's time for self-care. It's time to work on yourself. And if he does come back around, great. Then you'll be in a better place as well. And again, we talked about your cups being depleted and all that. Okay, so this wanted to fly out. Don't feel that one was for you, however. But yeah, with the Death card, the change is already started, and it's a change that you have put yourself on the path, and him as well, which he recognizes. Okay, so you're all talkative. This is so funny, because I know he's a younger man. Children. It says your love life is being affected by children. The way I read this is that he is still immature. He's an immature person. He might have a lot of maturity, but he's definitely a little bit more immature that probably doesn't realize quite the impact you've made on him. He does, and to a certain extent. And he knows that he's got to start taking the reins from here. And the age difference. That's why I'm reading the children thing coming out. The age difference is definitely a factor for him, more than for you. All right, come on, romance angels. Tell me something else. Okay. Then again, here it says, and this I feel is self-love entirely. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. And again, if he is meant to come back to you, he will in his own good time. You have already made the effort. Now it's the ball's in his court to make the effort, if in fact that is something that's meant to be. But all right, and that's funny because this wanted to come out too. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And again, I feel this. I'm going to put it on the Death card. A higher level of commitment to yourself. This is all about self-love, and you've given him the permission for self-love as well. So I hope this helps. Again, let him contact you. You need to begin the healing process. Start taking better care of yourself. Otherwise you're getting this waking up in the middle of the night. Insomnia, anxiety, depression, all that stuff. And really the only thing that's going to help with that is going internal here and, continuing this, the self-improvement. And I think for, in your case, is books, obviously. Children cards coming out because he's younger than you, making the effort. So you've already put in the effort. It is his turn to put in the effort if he wants. And your self-love is going to start to ascend even more. So if he comes back, then it's meant to be. I know people hate when, but it's true. If he doesn't, then you have much, I feel like with it being the Nine of Swords being reversed, you've already started. He's definitely already started with the Hierophant reversed. So I hope this helps, and I will upload this to your Instagram shortly.